They didn't expect me to answer the door. They expected me to still be small, quiet, the forgotten one. But when they showed up, laughter echoing, cars parked across my driveway, their faces turned pale. Because the house towering behind me was mine. And when I spoke, my voice was calm, sharp as glass. After 10 years of excluding me from your reunions, you thought you'd host one in my house? Silence. Their smiles cracked. That was the moment everything shifted. It started a decade ago. The family reunion had been tradition since childhood. Long tables of food, loud stories, inside jokes I never fully belonged to. Still, I showed up every year. I tried. Until the year the invitation never came. I thought it was an accident, a missed call. So I asked. My mother's words cut like ice. It's simpler without you. You don't fit in. Don't take it personally. Simpler? I was their complication, their embarrassment, the quiet one who didn't sparkle, didn't gossip, didn't bend to their hierarchy. The following years, I waited. Maybe they'd remember. Maybe they'd regret. They didn't. The photos appeared online instead. Everyone smiling, arms around each other. My absence erased like I was never part of them. 10 years, 10 reunions without me. I should have broken. Instead, I hardened. I built a life in silence, worked hours they never saw, made decisions they never understood. I saved every coin, invested every spare dollar, bought property when they were busy buying status. They laughed at me, called me stingy, boring, antisocial. They didn't see the blueprint I was following. Every insult was fuel. Every exclusion was another brick in the walls I was building, walls that would one day become a house none of them could touch. When the house was finished, I invited no one. No housewarming, no family visit. It was mine, and for the first time in my life, I felt untouchable. So imagine my amusement when I heard the news. This year's reunion had been canceled last minute because the old venue fell through. Imagine my laughter when I saw the cars rolling up my street, my driveway, like nothing had happened. They didn't even ask. They assumed. I opened the door that evening, letting them see the marble floors, the chandeliers, the life they never believed I could afford. Their chatter faltered. My sister's smile froze mid-sentence. My father cleared his throat, already defensive. "This place is perfect," my aunt said quickly. "We knew you'd be happy to host this year." Host. As if 10 years of silence meant nothing. As if I owed them. I let the pause stretch until the air grew heavy. Then I said, "After 10 years of excluding me, you think you can walk in here like it's yours?" Their faces shifted. Excuses tumbled out. "It wasn't personal. You're too sensitive. You know how it is. We didn't think you'd enjoy it." Every lie, every deflection, I'd heard them all before. I didn't raise my voice. I didn't break. Instead, I smiled, cold, controlled. "This house," I said slowly, "is built on every year you left me out, every insult, every laugh behind my back. While you were wasting money on appearances, I was building this, alone." My brother scoffed, trying to recover his pride. "So what? You're saying you don't want us here?" I stepped aside, gesturing to the door behind me. "I'm saying you're not welcome." The silence was sharp, broken only by the sound of someone's breath catching. Then my mother, the one who once told me it was simpler without me, whispered, "But we're family." I looked her in the eye. Family doesn't erase you for a decade and come back only when it's convenient. Her face crumbled. My father looked away. My siblings shifted uncomfortably, suddenly children again under the weight of truth. I closed the door. Not with a slam, not with anger, just a quiet, final click. That night I poured myself a glass of wine, sat by the window, watched their cars pull away, one by one. I felt no guilt, only peace. For years, they painted me as the outcast, the weak link, the unwanted shadow. But the shadow had outgrown them, built something they could never claim. And when they saw it, when they realized I had risen higher without them than I ever could with them, their faces told me everything. People ask me sometimes if I miss them. The answer is simple. You can't miss what was never real. Blood isn't family. Respect is family. And they never gave me that. So when they showed up at my new house, expecting my hospitality, and I said those words, "After 10 years of excluding me, you thought you'd host one in my house?" That wasn't bitterness. That was closure. Because finally, I wasn't the forgotten one at the reunion table. I was the one who decided who sat at mine.